When I first encountered the world of manifestation, I threw myself into it with everything I had. I followed every bit of conventional advice I could find. My home quickly turned into a gallery of sticky notes and affirmations. My mirrors, bedroom walls, even the ceiling above where I slept became canvases for positive statements about my dream life. Morning and night, I recited them with determination, hoping that by sheer force of repetition, I could transform my reality. But the truth is, nothing really changed. All my effort, all that discipline, seemed to dissolve into the air without leaving a trace in my everyday life. In that moment of frustration, standing at a crossroads, I discovered something radically different. A method I now call the emergency method. It's unlike any manifestation technique you've ever heard of or practiced before. And today, I want to open this door for you. Hello, radiant soul. Whether you're new to this channel or a returning friend, I want to say thank you for being here and invite you to subscribe and like this video. It helps more people discover these insights, especially those who feel stuck and hopeless. Let me ask you, have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract everything they desire effortlessly, while you might feel like you're doing everything right, but still running in circles? It's a common struggle, and I want you to know you're not alone in feeling this way. The truth is, most of us run into 3 critical roadblocks when we try to manifest our dreams. I'll walk you through exactly what these mistakes are and how to finally break free of them using the emergency method. One core insight changed everything for me. We often hear that manifestation is about positive thinking and endlessly repeating affirmations. But honestly, that's like trying to drive a car with no gas in the tank. You're turning the wheel, but you're not moving. Here's what really happens. Every time you repeat those positive statements while deep down you're filled with anxiety or desperation, you're actually signaling the universe or your subconscious mind that you're lacking, that you don't truly believe what you're saying. Imagine this scenario. You tell someone, "I'm perfectly calm," but your hands are trembling, your heart is racing, and your voice is unsteady. Do you think they'll believe your words or your body language? The answer is obvious, and the same logic applies to manifestation. The universe or your subconscious mind is sensitive to the alignment between your emotions and your words. In my own experience, I was reciting affirmation after affirmation, but inside I felt tense. My stomach was clenched, my shoulders were tight, my jaw was locked. My whole being was broadcasting lack and insecurity, even though my voice was saying the opposite. Here's where it gets truly fascinating. Modern science shows us that the body doesn't just echo our thoughts. It can actually create them. Every emotion triggers a unique chemical and hormonal response in the body. When you're confident, your body releases a distinct set of hormones. When you're anxious, an entirely different chemical cocktail takes over. Even more intriguing, your body can't tell the difference between something that's physically happening and something you vividly imagine. This is the root of both successful and failed manifestation. There's a famous study from the University of California that proved new neural pathways can be formed with as few as 20 repetitions, provided those repetitions are charged with real emotion. 20 deeply felt moments are more powerful than 1,000 empty recitations. That's why some people seem to manifest their desires almost instantly, while others spend years repeating the same phrases and see no results. The difference is that the successful manifestors are, often unconsciously, tapping into the right emotional state. This is where the emergency method comes in, especially for those of us who feel like we've tried everything else with little to show for it. Unlike other methods that tell you to fight your negativity or force yourself into a good mood, this approach works with your body, not against it. The first step is to acknowledge the truth of where you are when you're feeling desperate or stuck. your body slips into what I call a scarcity loop, an energetic state where every cell radiates lack and resistance. You can't just think your way out of this, you need to act on a physical level first. So, how does it work? The emergency method begins with what I call the reset breath. This is not just regular deep breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth, making a soft whoosh sound, like you're fogging up a window. This very specific exhale activates your vagus nerve, which acts like a brake pedal for stress, quickly grounding you. Repeat this 3 times, letting your mind and body settle. Then, move into what I call the energy extension. Visualize a golden thread pulling gently upward from the crown of your head, helping your spine elongate and your posture shift ever so slightly. This simple visualization isn't just woo-woo. It actually sparks a cascade of hormonal and neurological changes, helping to open you up energetically. Next comes the step I call the reality bridge. Instead of obsessing over the gap between where you are and where you want to be, bring your focus to anything in your life that's already working, no matter how tiny. Maybe you have a warm cup of tea, or you're safe and indoors, or the sunlight is coming through the window. By placing your attention here, you pivot your state from lack to abundance, and your mind begins to spot more and more things that are going right. Manifestation then becomes a natural extension of your state, not something you have to force. Finally, there's what I call state stacking. For 2 minutes. Yes, really set a timer. Talk out loud about your goal as if you're sharing some wonderful news with a trusted friend. Don't try to fake positivity. Just let yourself feel excited, curious, and open, as if the outcome is already on its way. Your body and mind start to unify, and the energy of genuine enthusiasm works like a magnet, drawing your desires closer. Because this process leverages your natural biology instead of fighting it, the results can sometimes come surprisingly fast. People who have struggled with manifestation for years often report seeing real changes within days of consistently practicing the emergency method. If you want to explore this practice further, I've linked a detailed guide in the description below. Just remember, manifestation isn't about being flawless or getting it right every time. It's about aligning with yourself and learning to include your body as a powerful ally in the process. Your body isn't a roadblock. It's an essential magical bridge to the life you're ready to create.